Okay? The opportunity here in North America is a lot more real than Korea, a lot more real than India. Okay? Here, if you really put your mind and soul into this, it works 100%. So I'm sick of all these people not making money. It's all you. It's not your downline. It's not your upline. It's not your office. Trust me, it's all you. As much as you think you have done everything good, don't matter. You gotta make your team win. Until then, you're a loser. Understand? When your team wins, you get paid. Okay? You cannot take into. It's very simple. See, look at the long term. Not today, not this month, not your promotion. Help your team. How can you say, you go to Mozone? Oh, I'm waiting for my guest. Pick them up. Pick them up. Okay? Give them a ride back home. As long as it takes. I even crossed the border just for grace. Okay? You know the funny thing is? As an EV level and above in this company, we don't even need to maintain the base shop. So how long ago I became EV? A long time ago, about 5-6 years ago already. I don't even need to maintain the base shop. You guys do. There's a minimum base shop maintenance requirement. It's only about 7,000 points a month. It's nothing. Okay? Yet a lot of people, they don't even maintain the minimum. They're full-time. Man. When you're full-time, you're not making money. You know what the problem is? You don't have a team. That's the problem. Okay? Don't use your social media. Okay? Spend some time with your team. This office, I have a few suggestions. And I hope this time you guys actually implement some of our advice. Okay? You may go to a Harvard, some good big-time professor, and ask for our advice on how I could make the Foley office grow. Trust me. Okay? My advice is probably worth a lot more than what you can from Harvard, because this is all I do the last 20 years. Okay? Every single office I opened, I made it happen. Not even a single failure. Nobody has my records. Here's what you gotta do. You see this office. How many people does it take to make this office full? This is not full. We have about what, 25, 30? Yeah. You need about 60 people. 60 people. Then this office will seem like a pretty. Okay? I don't know what your normal BPM will look like. If you try to bring guests in with 15, 20 people sitting in this room, trust me, they're not going to join you. I have a brand new office I just opened last year. Not even my office. I was helping my team. Last year, exactly a year ago, we had 5 people sitting there. 5 people. And as of Wednesday BPM, we had 130 members sitting. Wow. We ran out of chairs. 130 people. Okay? 6 months ago, Mary, I asked you to come and join that Dublin office. And because of your little ego, because you didn't like so-and-so, you refused. Right? So you're running your own little village show in Toronto. Okay? That's why you are not going. You see, when we say you need to put your ego out the door, you better be wise enough. Okay? Not everybody could deliver powerful training here. It's not my, you see, training is not what I do best. I hate training. I don't like talking on the stage. Okay, I'm not an entertainer. I'm not like a Psy. I'm not bloody a Korean idol. Okay, I'm a businessman. I'm a computer programmer. Speaking from people was my biggest phobia. I hate doing this. Okay? We have a lot of talented people. They speak perfect English, with an MBA degree, maybe some finance background, okay? They could deliver decent, entertaining training out here. If you go to my office, Dolphin office, I'm not even in that management meeting. Okay, so this is what you have to do is, I know you're the leaseholder here, okay? If you actively get involved in managing this location, how long will it take to have a second location go? If you want to make $500,000 in maybe 1 or 2 years, Grace, okay, you better have about 2-3 offices going. You cannot have this fully office, and hopefully you can make half. Are you out of your mind? You gotta have some people. I know you got some Mac going in California, okay? You got to leverage other human beings, and that's why this vision is so powerful. Because you know what? Most people don't have the talents in talking and training and all this financial background. They don't know how to sell insurance. They don't know how to sell investment. Okay? So this game is all about use others' talents. Let them train. As long as you have a team sitting here, okay, we got about 60, 70 people coming here, okay? Invite maybe some, what's that, the Chinese, the big time, what's that, we have EBC in New York. Key, Tiffany Key. Invite her. Tiffany Key is actually one of my offices in Toronto right now. Okay? Ask Michelle Tian out of, she's a EBC too. Okay? Invite some Indian CEOs in Philadelphia. Also use their office. Open up. This is the problem with this office. You just run, I don't know, fully Korean office. Man. These things, we are going to about to hit 100,000 licensed agents next year. And I told you for many years already. Okay? We got average about 25,000 members joining WG right now, every single month. Not every year. We are averaging about 25,000 brand new guys joining WG. My own hierarchy, we're adding about 500, 600 a month right now. Wow. Combined US and Canada. Okay, out of that, about 10-20% always get licensed in 3 to 4 months. 2019, we're going to hit 100,000 licensed agents active, paying E&O every month, selling products every month. We're not just the number one. We're the most dominant financial service company in North America. Period. Nothing out there could possibly even compete closely. And took this company about 4 years to make it. They came to Canada many times before they failed. Third time they came in 1997. This time they made it. Okay? So right now, what I'm doing, Eastern is almost done for me, I know. I'm now going west. Not to live, but maybe I'll settle down in Seattle area as my original plan was. I was thinking about settling in North Carolina, but once I live over a few years, I didn't like the weather here. It's too hot in the summer. So pretty bad. A lot of humidity too. So hey, I wish some of you guys will have the ultimate freedom I have. Okay? In order to really have ultimate freedom that we always dreamed of, not only you have to have a lot of money. Okay? You can make a lot of money, especially this area. But a lot of people actually, they're tied to their business. Maybe you have a successful restaurant going with about 3 or 4, you make about $a few million a year, but with but you gotta work 7 days a week, man, you know, what kind of life is that? What kind of life is that? Okay? Look at me. How many hours do I work a week? 8 hours a week, man? Piece a week? This is very horrible week because I got a job. Okay? But this is exactly what these companies can do. Because we don't trade time for the money anymore. Okay? Takes a while. But growing your team can be very, very fast. So here's what you really need to, okay, write this down. I think in this area, one of the biggest operations is probably Toronto, in my opinion. Not New York, not Maryland. Your biggest WFG teams outside of Fort Lee, within a day drive, which is only 8 hours from here to my home in Toronto. Only 8 hours drive. Okay? How many agents I have in Toronto area? We have the biggest team in Eastern Canada right now. I'm the only SCBC and above in Eastern Canada. How many SCBC in Eastern United States? I don't remember anybody. Maybe there's some EBC, not at my level. Okay? There's 1 million Filipinos in Toronto. And these guys speak very good English. They're well established. A lot of these guys are medical professionals. Okay? Only 100,000 Koreans. Even 10 years in now, nothing changed. In fact, a lot of people left. Over 1 million Chinese in Toronto. They're growing very rapidly. Especially last 10 years, they're bringing in a lot of money into Canada. I'm talking about mainland Chinese. Okay, we had an initial Hong Kong Chinese about 34 years ago. Now the mainland Chinese coming. Probably now maybe 1.5 million Indians. Humongous community. Out of my 2,008, you know how many Indians? Close to 700 Indian agents. 1/3 of my business are Indian. A lot of South Indian, Punjabs, Gujarats, all kinds of Indians. But these guys, man, like I know that they said 500 meters down the street, they speak different language. They say it's crazy country. Okay, so you drive 45 minutes south here. There's a little town called Edison, Piscataway. My son Jonathan used to go to school there. Okay? That school, he was the only agent teacher of all Indians. And these guys are making a lot of money. Professionals. In fact, the gentleman is actually from IT. Okay? So you're very lucky. Because these Indian community right now in New Jersey area, they haven't heard about WFG. Okay? And now I know what Terry Joe Howell is building here. My good friend. He's also Canadian. Okay, he moved to now California too. He traveled here on a quite regular basis. Okay? This office, we have some, I think you're part of, you're not my team, right? He's part of my team? He's from different hierarchy, but they're plugged in here. Okay? So, this is all going to change next year. I think this area is about to really changing because now WFG is we now not only we enter into a vertical move, but we are actually surging. We have so many VCs, probably more than hundreds, around probably now 25 SCBC level. Even that number is increasing rapidly. Okay, making $1 million year in WFG is not even a big deal. We have every month people are passing million cash flow. Not even 5 years ago. Oh, it was a big deal because that is a pretty big cash flow. Nowadays, you make $1 million, oh man, they don't even look at you. Okay, because so many guys are making money $1 million. Okay. Now, making over $1 million, man, you know what? It's not a big deal. Okay? Once you pass about $500,000 range, it's about the same. Okay? Because you cannot possibly spend all that money. Okay? This year, my expected income is about $2 million. Next year, I'm pretty sure I could do about $2.5 million by the time we go to Vegas. Next year, I could probably do about $3 million. Okay? Now we have about 3 guys are running for CEO before the end of this year. Joe Matthew is one. Joe and him, they're buddies. Same town, but they're sidelines. They're having the same outline. Okay? And that's why you gotta, Joe Matthew was here 4 years ago. See? Same team. 4 years late. Joe's about to make his first SND out of Connecticut. Sheldon Grant's been doing this for 3-4 years already. So, you may think Toronto's just Canada, nothing significant. Trust me. Right now, Toronto and surrounding area, about 10 million population. Canada's a very big country, but there's only 2 city people live. The biggest city is Toronto, Vancouver. Vancouver has no land left. They ran out of land because of all seawater. That's why they're highest the housing one of the most expensive. Not because the house is good. They don't have a land. They cannot build no more. And thanks to the Chinese, they bought the whole city. They have 3-4 properties. They don't even live there. Just to investment properties. Same thing to Toronto right now. 15 years ago, when I went to my neighborhood, no Chinese. A lot of Iranians, a lot of Koreans. Now Koreans got kicked out because they wanted to get the capital out of their capital gain. Chinese just moved. Okay, it's everywhere because now China is taking the cash out of the country because China is highly unstable nowadays. Right? So we got to fight for this community. They're highly intelligent, well educated. They have a lot of cash in their pockets because everything was made in China for the last 20 years. Thanks to Americans. No wonder Trump says, let's make America great because of they're basically giving the money away to China. Right? Now these guys are coming back with a pocket full of cash. They don't know what to do with it. Okay? So I want you to look for some Mandarin-speaking Chinese. There are some Korean people from northern China that speak Korean and Chinese. Not as good as a real Chinese like her. Okay? But now, 2 days ago, I had a meeting with a Chinese couple. You know what they do in Toronto? They're developer, like a Trump. They build a high-rise condominiums, like a 5,000 room, things like that. Okay, she got her MBA from USA. Husband's IT professional, just like you. Okay, they've done that. They used to work for banks and everything. Now they're in a investment, the real estate development group. She joined. Chinese woman. Because I showed some crazy maneuver that she could do with it. And she joined. I think we could be good friends, and she has a lot of connection in China.
Wow.
Okay. So talk to some Chinese, get some Filipinos. We have a nanny from Philippines. Okay? Nanny. She's about maybe early 30. And about 6 months ago, she became an SND. It took her like about 6 or 7 months. And her father was in Philippines. Did I tell you about this?
No.
Last time I was here?
No.
She's actually part of a size team in Richmond Hill office. And this lady was on the stage, her name is Tut, very short. Okay, I couldn't see her head because of a short shirt. Okay? And she was already crying even before she started talking. You know why? Because she said 70-some-year-old father living in Philippines. He's 70-some years. He never had a birthday cake. Oh man, I mean, out of Korea was bad, but the Philippines, some part of the Philippines is really bad, right? And she said when she became an SND, she flew back to Philippines. She had her birthday cake with her father. And it was the very first time ever that family ever had a birthday. I know it sounds like a kind of that really, hey, there are some people like that. Okay? For her, WFG literally changed her life. And she's very passionate about this business. Alright? So folks, I don't know when I'll be back here. That's because I have a lot of memory in this office. Right? And I know Grace paid her a lot of money. But you know what, I really want you to really put your head together. And this time, You really need to get it done. You know why, Grace? Next year, if you don't do it, trust me, I have enough team here in this area, a lot bigger than this office. I have a lot more recruits out of my Canadian SMB building here. You don't know that. Okay, I cover at least 60 SMBs here. They actively recruit. Okay, and that's the reason why I've done my job here. I told you I'm a lazy guy. So you may think that I'm idling. No. I was working every single second. When I work, doesn't mean I actually come here. I make my guys come here. You know, Maureen Newman, my best Iranian friend, before I had my very first Iranian recruit, I had my best Iranian friend first. I was going through my divorce. Because after 5 years of crazy hours, I was working like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. every single day for the first 3-4 years. And then Aegon bought this company and changed it to WFG today. And everybody thought it's going to be like another Primerica disaster. All my team left, including the company president, Canadian president left. And opened his own company called Destiny, just like John Kim, same deal. Because he was president of WFG, everybody joined that company. And they offered me some CEO high position. Somehow, some way, I didn't join them. I stuck it out. Me and Agnes Miranda, these two pioneers of Canada, Carol Meldrew, we are Michaud. Okay? Everybody left. That last of December 2001 Christmas, we were in Toronto, me, Agnes Miranda, Carol Meldrew, Rial Michaud, okay? And we were kind of wondering, what should we do here? Because you know, this company was already, USA was already sold to Aegon. USA was already WFG. We are still WMA. Because Hubert Humphrey didn't sell Canada to Aegon for over a year. So we just left it hanging. John Moore was already WFG. We are still WMA. And already everybody left. So now everything is destroyed. So my ex-wife says, you out of the business right now. Before it's too late, go back to your computer. My father-in-law, same thing. Okay? And I challenged them, hey, look, I gotta put in another at least 1 year. Otherwise, I will not be able to even, you know, but she couldn't wait for me. So I had to give up everything. My house, my car, even 2 children. I was living in a one-room basement room. $450 a month. Was the whole summertime, all these humid. The water was actually flowing down on my wall. I didn't have a proper bed. I was sleeping just under a mattress without a bed. My bed was always wet. Okay? I felt like the world was ended. I have no business. Okay? No income. No more teammates. Okay? And my wife wanted me to get out. Otherwise, you know, they'll have to leave me. So I just stuck it out. And she left. For the good reason. And I had to begin from scratch again. 2002. And that's about the time I recruited Michelle. She was my 4th recruit, because you had to recruit 3, right? So I only do minimum. I don't do anything extra. I don't like recruiting people. It's a lot of work. So all 3 are dead, including my own brother left. She joined. Okay. Actually, she saw me my room, because I had nothing to hide. Hey, look, I'm a loser. I'm a divorced guy. Okay, my business now. Okay, look at me. You know, look at my. She saw probably like 20 liter Coke bottles lying around my room. All these tuna cans, okay, all open, because I didn't want to go and have a food at the restaurant, because I don't want to see people. And I put my head down, okay? Work like a madman. And it took me only 3 years to reach about $500,000 in CEO title. I've done it from the scratch again. Second round. Alright? I went through a lot tougher than what you guys went through. You guys have at least office here. I have nothing. My first two years in WMA, we had nobody even had an office. We had no trainer because we had a pioneer. Okay. When I crossed the border, 14 states. Now I think we get paid about 47 states out of 50. You know why that happened? You think Aegon did it for us? I'm the one who went to a higher law firm in Manhattan in 2014. Okay, explain them about everything about our business, including all those contracts. Okay, it took me days to explain what business I had, and I asked them to try to kind of investigate this, man. Okay, I gotta get paid on this. So the other one talking to Aegon attorneys. Guess what? Now we get paid 47 states out of 50. Did any Canadian have ever done that? Because it's my business. Okay, a lot of you guys are always asking, when are we going to India? When are we going to Korea? That's why you guys are not making money. What business are you running? Is it yours, or is it Aegon or Transamerica, or is it Grace Lee's business? Who cares how much I make? You're not making nothing on my overrides. Okay? You've got to be SMD, ASAP. If you spent about a year with us here, coming VPN regular basis, get to SMD. Okay? ASAP. 10 agents is all it takes. I'm just sick of it. Sitting here. Once you get to SMD, make SMD in your first year. That's all you are doing, not selling. Okay, Eugene? I'm just sick of just living in somebody's bake shop and pushed around. And you speak probably better English than anybody else sitting here. Good looking, with an education, wife makes money. What are you lack of? Is it all you got? Who cares that you're living in a Foley, New Jersey area? Is that make you American? You gotta live like a human being with a dignity. If you don't make $200,000 a year in this area, you're broke. I know. Who you trying to kid? Whatever the job you have, I don't care whether you work for Wall Street. How much money you have saved up? With this, you could be independent in 2-3 years. And guess what? Your children will never have to get a job. Because this system, capitalism, we live in. Okay? Only those people awaken, we get it all. And anybody sleeping, with all your fancy degrees, you're only going to work for somebody. And you always get stressed, get cancers, get divorced, and always get frustration. All right? Because we cannot escape from the money as long as you live in the world. So take it serious, because this is all the chance we have. The best chance in my 36 years of immigration. Okay? In 2 years, it's all over. The best time for WFG will be next 2 years. It will be game over. And meantime, I'm also building Asia. You think I'm going to ask Joe DePaulo when are you going to go to India? I'm in next year, man. I really don't care whether you guys are going to be in. It is my business. So folks, it's either fully rise up and see some watch owners and ring owners. You guys know everything about this business. The only thing you'll add to it is just the final touch. You gotta make up your mind. Okay? Time is finally right. Because with or without you, WP is now the Amazon. In North America, everybody gonna know. Okay? And I knew that many years ago. And there's no other company could possibly even come near us. Okay? Do you know any company could possibly knock Amazon.com right now? No. How many years has Jeff Bezos not making money? You know, when did he begin? About 1993, I heard. It took them more than 15 years to make the first dime. What a patience, what a visionary. Okay? And same thing here. It's a payday for us. And that's why my 2 million, 3 million, 5 million is now possible, because it's not just me. I got 10,000 active members. Try to go and get more people into this organization. Okay? And that's why teamwork is very powerful, because you could max out your potential to the fullest. Okay? Start now duplicating you. Okay? You gotta sell out. Alright? And get people in. It's not about trying to find somebody hot. Okay? It's about finding somebody who could really hold my hand together. Okay? Somebody could sit next to me when I go to the battle. Okay? But if you start coming, it's not gonna work. You come every weekend. We have a gentleman in my office right now. His name is Ali Salami, Iranian. He's about 29 years old. He's a high school dropout from Tehran, Iran. Okay? He didn't even graduate from high school. In fact, he actually shared his high school report card. Out of 100%, most of his subject, not 70, but 7%. This guy is one of the most stupidest person I've ever met in my entire life. 7% out of 100%. This guy. He joined the company October 2017, almost a year ago. Zach Zamani, one of my EMD, told him, you will never pass the license. Because not like the New Jersey, life exam in Canada, that's not that simple. So Zach Zamani told him, look, buddy, you didn't even have a grade 7, okay? And when he stands up, he cannot even, okay, talk about it's very, very short. He thought CIBC was some kind of a Canadian version of a CIA. It was CIBC actually one of the Canadian banks. Okay, that's how stupid this guy is. This guy, last 1 year, first person to arrive at the office, last person to go home. Okay? Wednesday night, because of my Beisham meeting, I left around 11:15. He was leaving at the same time. I was the last one to leave. Okay? I only heard this guy's always leaving. I'm a lazy guy. As soon as the meeting's over, I go home. But that particular night, I haven't stayed late. Okay? He actually stayed in my Beisham meeting, not even understanding Korean. Okay? Month and a half ago. And in Canada, to write the state exam, you have to pass certificate exam, preparation exam. And you cannot write at home. You have to come to the office. It's kind of a virtually proctored. He lives in Newmarket. He has no car. It takes about 1.5 hours for him to come to the branch. But he only had $4 in his pocket. $4. When he comes to the bus station, he didn't take the bus to save his $4. Because $4 he has to leave another week. So just to save his $4, he walked 1.5 hours, okay, to the branch, and his certificate exam for 1 hour, and he failed. And he has to walk another 1.5 hours, okay, for many months. Because the 4 modules he got to pass before he go write the state exam. I think he wrote about 30, 40 times. I had no idea we actually had that kind of guy in my office. And when he passed the provincial, he actually stood up and said, "Share you the story." And I go, "What?" Okay? I thought I was a tough guy. And guess what? That very weekend, his roommate, Iranian fella, because he's a guy a little bit clever. This guy been asking his roommate to come to BPM for 6 months. He never come. And roommate asked Ali, "Hey buddy, I got a big painting job today. I'm gonna pay you $400. This guy has only $4 in his pocket. He's gonna have to live for 1 week. Ali says, "No, I'm not going. I have to go to work on Saturday. I have to go to Saturday BPM." So roommate got so frustrated. "Hey Ali, I'm gonna offer you $100 more. I'm gonna give you $500. Ali still refused. Okay, I mean he could skip just 1 BPM. It's not gonna do any damage yet because he's got about 20 people in. You know how many people he's got today? 75 people under his code. He's got more than 20 people attending BPM. It's like all Ali's team right now sitting here. Okay? So about a month and a half ago, he passed the provincial. He even brought the sweets. It's an Iranian tradition. When they pass a license, they bring sweet desserts. And I was kind of very painful to, because it probably cost them some money. Okay? And guess what? 2 nights ago, his SMD, Abby, sent out the broadcasting WhatsApp memo to all Dolphin members. Congratulations on Ali Salami got marketing director promotion.
Wow.
So the Dolphins post yesterday, he became official. He's going straight to SMD, if not October, by November. I guarantee you, within 2 years, you're gonna see this guy, the CEO, in a convention. Right? Same company. Not even United States. Canada. Okay? What does WFG mean to you? For some of us, it's everything we have. And I wish you guys all the best. All right? Thank you guys.